welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is our Monday edition of Rasaji Speak. So happy to be with you. Don't forget, not too late to sign up for Master David's incredible music class today. That's 1 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Mountain, and 10 o'clock on the Pacific Rim. Today's title is to focus on St. Augustine. St. Augustine was kind of really wild in his early life. A lot of people didn't know that, but he's kind of a wild man. He kind of lived the life that we find out that Shiva's first incarnation did. I mean, he was a womanizer, he did all of that until one day he had an epiphany and he turned his life to God. And then he would sing constantly, and he would pray constantly and understood Jesus's concept of praying without ceasing, which is, we've told you, the Lamasery says it means he prayed a lot and often. Let's see a little bit about our patron saint from St. Augustine, which is right down the street here in our oldest city. St. Augustine saw prayer as a dialogue that transforms the individual, fostering a deeper desire for God, strengthening faith, and preparing the heart, this is important, to receive God's divine gifts. So, giving the heart fertile ground for divine gifts. He emphasized that the purpose of persistent prayer is not to try to change or charge God to do what you want him to do, but that to guiding a believer's heart and mind to transform to divine will, become in alignment through God's way and understand God's will, to love for God and for the neighbor himself. The transformation power of prayer, according to St. Augustine, was taught that the process of prayer, especially when answers are delayed, compels a spiritual transformation. Your prayers are not being answered. Guess what? You're not doing your mirror meditation. You're not doing enough sadhana. You're telling people you're doing something and you're not sticking to it. Faith, prayer, and reciprocation. Prayer helps to mold the mind and the heart, serving as a lifelong journey of discovery and cultivates a greater capacity to serve God and to serve his brethren. The content and attitude of prayer, the Lord's Prayer, is a great model. Advised that the proper prayer should be inspired by the spirit of our Father. The Lord's Prayer, with the request, focuses on things that serve God's will, eternal to the found in him. Humble recognition of the need for prayer. Prayer reveals our total dependence on God. In the womb, we're dependent on our mother. Outside, once we become the air baby, we're totally dependent. And to the degree that we are, miracles follow us everywhere. Even in tribulations, prayer in the Garden of Gethsemane was a real yearning for something, the troubled heart of Jesus. Lord, take this cup away from me if it's not your will. The nature of prayer itself, the yearning of the heart. Fundamentally, the heart's yearning for God, eternal happiness, even when the full scope of the desire is not fully known or has not yet blossomed. Prayer functions as a teaching tool, with God using it to strengthen faith, hope, and the love in the person themselves that is praying. That's pretty profound. Prayer evolves the whole person, the mind, the heart, the soul, the spirit, the true chanda of the human race. It is powerful. St. Augustine changed. Nothing short of what St. Paul went through. From Saul to Paul, as we're speaking a lot these days about the Acts of the Apostles, that was a huge transformation from a force persecuting to a force. That's why Jesus said the last can be the first, and the first can be the last. Just remember, you're doing nobody service if you're lip servicing, especially if you're a healthcare provider, massage therapist, an orthobiotomy, a chiropractor, an acupuncturist, what have you. If you're not cleansing your energy on a daily basis, what energy are you passing on to your patients? I want you to think about that. This is why mirror meditation is so important. Oh, yeah, you're not doing enough mirror meditation. This is why fire purification. Oh, yeah, you're not doing a fire. And you're wondering why you're absorbing like a sponge everything else. If you want to receive good, you have to give good. If you want to receive clean energy, you have to be the channel for that energy. And it starts with prayer. It starts with our sadhanas. As we say in the East, Baraka Bushad, and may the blessings be. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow on the Tuesday episode of Rasaji Speaks. God bless. See you really, really soon.